Okay, so today we're going to be talking about, as an agency owner, the difference between a sub-account and an affiliate account. And here's my advice to you. If you're just getting started out with HighLevel, you're new to the marketing AI agency space, what I'm really going to recommend, this is what I did. For the first year, I focused on creating sub-accounts. And as I've mentioned previously, we set up those sub-accounts as SaaS products inside of our HighLevel agency. That doesn't work for Canadian agencies. Go back to my video 1 where I talk about HST and the problems that SaaS in Canada with HighLevel have been realizing. And the workaround is to create a sub-account inside of HighLevel as an agency manually and then build them monthly through Stripe, which is all automated as well. Again, you'll find instructions for that in our first video in this series. And then if you have any questions, just reach out to me. Happy to address that in the community or one-on-one with you. Now, from a business strategy standpoint, why do I recommend going to a sub-account first? I recommend that because I believe, and I've been involved in I've been involved in software development for the last 5 years. And I've been involved in digital transformations for the last 10 years. Everything from global corporate businesses right down to mom and pop shops. And what I will tell you is that a digital transformation is extremely difficult for everybody. Change is difficult for everybody. And you need to get your hands dirty with this software. You need to understand, I would say probably at least 80% of what the software does. And you need to be able to understand how to have a conversation with one of your affiliates should they run into problems. And I think it takes a good solid year of getting your hands dirty with the software to understand how to do that. But once you've got your first 10 or 20 accounts and you're able to charge anywhere from $500 to $1,000 because you're providing a do-it-with-them service, and you'll quickly realize that you become the bottleneck for delivery, for problem solving, because when you've got sub-accounts, they do not have access to onboarding support. They do not have access to ongoing support. You are their onboarding and ongoing support. But you have to get your hands dirty somewhere. And that's the first place that I started. And I recommend that for everybody, because then you can talk intelligently about the software and you understand when there's new developments, new product releases in the software. You'll understand what that's about and how that might apply to your business. As a matter of fact, here's a quick tip. I actually have in Claude a weekly artifact that it creates for me in Cowork, a Monday morning report. And it basically looks at all the releases in the past week from HighLevel or in ChatGPT or in Claude, and it knows my business, and it actually tells me, hey Dave, here's the top 3 things you need to be paying attention to in AI this week for your clients. So that's a little cheat sheet, a little pro tip, if you want to call it that, if you're using AI tools outside of HighLevel to sort of stay on top of what's developing and how it could apply to your clients in your industry. Now, so with sub-accounts, really important to start there, I believe. That's going to help you understand the software. That's going to help you understand your customer. That's going to be a great starting point. But then when you realize you're the bottleneck because delivery is an issue, you might want to look at, okay, how do I create affiliates? Now, the difference between a sub-account and an affiliate. A sub-account pays you through Stripe for the service you provide. You are the support. If your business goes out of business, they lose access to their accounts because you effectively are the HighLevel account. When you stop paying them, they shut you off. That in turn shuts their customers off. So hopefully that never happens. The second part of the equation is if you have affiliates, then they're using your affiliate link to sign up for HighLevel. Whether they're signing up as an individual business, they're signing up as an agency, just like I am. Those are your 2 types of customers. And they pay HighLevel directly, and they have full access to customer support and onboarding. So huge difference. It removes that bottleneck that is created when everybody's a sub-account. But I'll tell you this, as a Canadian agency owner, I got brought into HighLevel based on watching YouTube videos. I found, I think, the clearest person that could explain to me how HighLevel worked. They had a number of videos that I watched just like this. They weren't fancy. they were a talking head, somebody who could clearly explain what the problem was and how to solve it. So I went with this one individual and then quickly realized that there was no support whatsoever, not even from them. And so I defaulted back to the second affiliate individual that I could have gone with, and I reached out to him and said, hey man, I'm with this person over here, but I would really like to be one of your affiliates. So he was able to, and you as an agency, if you're doing affiliate marketing, can go in through the back end of the software and take an affiliate and move it into your bucket of affiliates, if you will, with permission from everybody. So that is a possibility. If you are a Canadian agency, are affiliated with somebody else, but you want to be part of our community, that's absolutely how you can do this. Just reach out to me and I'll set you up. Now, the affiliate is really interesting because you can then look at a business model that is now scalable. So I see on Instagram and Facebook all the time younger influencers who are trying to sell their white label agency, which simply means they're not the software developer. They have put their branding on top of HighLevel, just like I have, or another software product like HighLevel. And they're marketing it as the best thing since sliced bread. And I would imagine, as I've talked to the business development team at HighLevel, many of those companies have very high churn, meaning that they lose customers as often as they get them, because unless you understand this software, it becomes a real problem real quickly. And the goal in my mind is to understand the software, validate the customer base, have enough customers for you to get 100, 200 accounts. And if you've got a customer base that might be 3,000, 5,000 deep, if you could get 200 or 300 of them, you're going to make good money. And the idea is you want to find the validated market that you can serve, and you want to create a snapshot, which is essentially inside of HighLevel, a template for that industry. And once you've created that template, then you can pass that along to your affiliate. They can upload that into their business, and you can also charge them, if they need it, maybe another $1,000 for just a build out and onboarding support. Get them up and running, and then they're running on their own. If they have any additional questions, they can always reach out to support. That is one way to do it, but you again are still the bottleneck if you have to help with onboarding. Another way to do it is like we're doing right now. I'm building a community of Canadian high-level agencies, and we're all going to learn together. And the way that I use the agency model is to say this: look, if you want to work with people here in Canada who have gone through Canadian challenges working with HighLevel, who have found solutions, who are working in markets that they're happy to share best practices in, and I'm happy to share the best practices in the markets that I'm working in, because I do know there's enough business for everybody in every market. And so what I would like to do with you is I would like to introduce a way for you to work with affiliates that aren't necessarily mom and pop shops that have to be really hands-on with the software. What I'm trying to introduce you to are affiliates who are professionals who sales and marketing is not their forte. If sales and marketing is your forte and you can learn how to get them results by using HighLevel and the tools available to you, if you can build out that snapshot and think through that problem resolution and show them how they get return on investment every month, now you've got a problem that you're solving for them. Now you're making them money every month with this software. Now you've got a duplicative model that you can send out to everybody in that industry, and they become your sub-accounts, or they become your affiliates if you really don't want to have any hands-on contact with them. But I would just make that very clear distinction. A sub-account, you have hands-on contact, you are the support, you are the onboarding. And if you think you're going to make videos like this on YouTube for onboarding, the software changes on a daily basis, and your videos are going to get outdated very, very quickly. So think about that. It's not just about creating a video, it's about creating an updated video. So your job then goes from sort of hand-holding somebody's hand in helping them set up their account to now creating new videos all the time. So I guess it really depends on your business model and what you want to do. Me, I don't want to do that. I literally want to create a community where everybody gets together once every other week, and we sort of have an open Zoom session that we can all kind of talk about problems that we're experiencing, market development problems that we're experiencing, or success solutions that we're having, and pass that along. I really think as Canadian business owners, we have a really strong opportunity to work together. As Canadians, we're known for working together. That's just the type of people that we are. And so I think, so long as you understand the difference between a sub-account and an affiliate, and you understand that you're going to learn with your sub-accounts how to use HighLevel, and then you should be able to scale that experience once you understand what market you can serve the best based on your experiences. And from that point on, how do you scale to go from 10K a month to 100K or plus a month? That's the goal that I'm trying to get to, and I think we can all do that together. So if you would like to be a part of that community, again, there's a link in the description below. If you'd like a 30-day free trial, use the link in the description below. But go back and watch all the videos and see which ones might be able to help you out the best. And if there's something that you would like me to talk about after you've started using the software, you can either DM me, send me an email. You'll be part of my community if you use our affiliate link. If you want to join our community and you've signed up with somebody else, just DM me or send me an email and we'll fix you up there too. Listen, everybody, I wish you all nothing but success and growth with HighLevel. It is a fantastic platform. I'm super excited still to be a part of it. And I know there's always going to be bumps and bruises along the way, but it's not about the bumps and bruises. It's how you get back up and how you keep moving forward. That is the resilient individual that I am. I am never going to be stuck in this platform. I'm always going to be looking to move forward and never fall behind. So I wish you all the success. Reach out to me if you need to talk to me. Use my affiliate link in the description. All the best, folks. We'll talk to you in the conversations. Bye for now. What do you think, Ralph? Was that a good one? Oh, was it super boring? I don't know. I think it was a good video. What do you think? You don't look impressed.